Okay, so we just talked to the county clerk, Miss Sheila Hock. Shalina Hock? I'm sorry, ma'am, if I'm butchering your name. Please forgive me. I'm just going to stick with Miss Hock. And she said that her chief deputy, Crystal Harris, talked to someone at the sheriff's department that told her that she could do that. So, you know, there's no sign attached to or there's no law attached to the sign. You know, I mentioned when I came up here with the knives that at least they did try to make it appear like this sign has a law attached to it. And it does. It just doesn't restrict all pocket knives. It doesn't restrict box blades. It doesn't restrict personal pepper spray.
Mr. White?
Mr. Sexton, I just wanted to come by and give you one of these. I didn't know if you had a chance to look at yourself yet.
No, I haven't. Okay.
6.3 thousand people have.
Oh, seriously?
On one of the videos, yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, and I, you know, I would say I painted you in the best light I could, but you did it all yourself, you know.
Oh.
The video that they chose to highlight isn't real gracious towards you, but every video that you've been in, you know, it's straight through. You know, I don't edit it up and try to, you know, change what you said or anything like that, like some people do. So, yeah, the video that has that many views is not a great highlight of you because it's when we first really started interacting.
Yeah.
But you're still there, you know.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. White.
Yes, sir. You have a good day. And I talked to Miss Hock in the back. She said that her chief deputy spoke with somebody at the sheriff's office about that sign.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to know who she would have spoken with?
No, not unless they have told me, and I haven't heard anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have not heard anything about it.
All right. Do you know, is the DA still here? Or an ADA? Any ADA? I mean, just an attorney for the county, I guess, really?
I can call up there and find out.
If you wouldn't mind?
Yeah. Yeah, give me just a minute.
I'll go ahead and... All right. All right.
I know that the misdemeanor DAs, they had several several bench things, and the DA himself was actually in district court. So probably when they wrapped that up, they probably all left.
District. So okay, district court.
Yeah, she said there was no one up there.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be back. You know, I still gotta challenge Miss Hock on her sign.
Okay.
Figure out where, you know, with HHS, they just gave me a number for Austin, and I called that number and every other number I could think of that might associate with it to try to get that issue resolved with their sign, and you know, at least this would be a lot easier. It should be, you know, all the powers that be are here in the county, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still, you know, it's still pretty awesome. I just realized the day before yesterday, I looked at the video and was just like, wow. But it's like 6,500 around there.
That's quite a bit, yeah.
And I think there's, you know, 100, 200 on each of the other interactions.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So.
All right.
It's cool. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You have a good day.
Oh, you do.
Grab my water.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Have a great day and a good weekend if I don't see you. See, something else I don't know that everybody noticed, because I do feel kind of bad that the one video everybody focused on was probably Sexton's worst performance, especially the way that recognizing our rights cut it up. Where I mean, you hear him clear as day. I mean, I didn't chop it up. You can watch the full video. You know, I asked him, so you're gonna not allow me into my building, and you have no law to back it up. You're just not gonna allow me to. He said, yeah. You know, a couple people when I started this said that I was just out for the trying to sue the county or something, trying to get money out of the county. I could have already done that for deprivation of rights under color of law. You know, technically, the video that has so many views, you know, Sexton broke the law, but he read it, understood it, and has corrected it. I choose to leave my knives and my mace with him and his deputies down there at the bottom. If he keeps following me, I may not. I mean, if you're going to be right there with me with your taser and your handgun and your baton and your mace, I mean, shit, I should be able to have a knife and some mace, shit. I'm just saying, you know. He's been a pretty good guy. The first video I ever came up here, when my stalker was following me, I walked up here and asked them if they were going to write that other county vehicle a ticket for parking and handicap. Nobody said anything to me about not being allowed back there or anything like that. So, but Sexton was out there. Both officers that are in that video later tell me that I can't be in the back parking lot. As far as I know, Sexton has never told me I can't be back there. I could be wrong. I may need to watch my own videos again. But, you know, he's learning the job. You know, I don't want to call him a bailiff because he's a lot more than that. But, you know, that's essentially a lot of his functions is bailiff. Liberty County Sheriff. And, you know, I recorded him through his windows. I don't have an extension big enough to go to the second story, but I could probably get one if I had to, you know. I wonder if there's a law against putting a ladder against a county building. I bet there's not. You know, Mr. Sexton's already following me around everywhere. He can follow me up there too. What I need is, I need Audit the Audit to pick a video to audit. You know, give me a grade. Let me know where I know where I'm failing. I don't push. I mean, I could. I could push a lot harder. License sirens. Or at least lights. I said at least lights. Yep. Alright. Look at these guys. They don't know what flashing lights. I guess they may not know that he's moving. You know, See the lights in front of the house. He's trying to pull out in that street and back into his hole. You probably could go all the way around, but you know, it's not how you do it. It's not done that way. It's not. You're laughing, I'm serious. It's not done that way. Like a key in a hole. Three years after he started service, he was chief. Chief B.R. Haynes. That's what I said. Just like it. BR. Damn. You work there? What could you tell me about B.R. Haynes? Do you know any history?
Yeah.
That would be the guy to talk to?
Well, not really, but it's not for me, bro.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He'll tell you.
Alright. What's up, boss? Can you tell me anything about B.R. Haynes? You know the history?
A little bit of the history. B.R. was chief from 63 to 77. He's very instrumental in a lot of the stuff you see.
Just establishing the fire department here?
Yeah, and all of a sudden, it's going, and of course, we passed it over to Corky Carpenter. It's grown and gotten bigger and better, but it's a tribute to him. He passed away not quite a year ago.
Okay.
This is a tribute to him. Tower 3, that was his unit number, was 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Can you drop this off?
The bucket doesn't actually drop off.
It just has those there just to be able to set it on the roof or something?
Sit it on the roof, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so, try to protect the roof and the bucket. And you can see it when you sat it down several times.
Yeah, we just extend all the way out to the
Oh, yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I saw those and I was like, man, I wonder if you can. I was like, how are you gonna run the hoses and everything's got to be connected? Or?
Well, really, you could spray your water from the tower. You don't have to take hoses up there.
Yeah,
You know,
it all goes up with it.
It's all tied in. You can pump straight from the truck.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, if you drop this though, you'd have to figure out a way.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
Now the ladder truck we had before, it didn't have a bucket, so you had to drag hose up there. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, my uncle works at the airport there in Houston on the north side.
Okay.
And, they got the green trucks. He's got, it pierces, it's a nozzle that pierces, has a heat sensing camera on it and shit, and pumps foam into the plane so that it puts it out and stuff. Pretty cool. He's a little, they have essentially a circle track all the way around the airport.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. You got the little level in there,
Right. Yes.
the little alarm.
Right.
Yeah, he wanted to make it go off on every curve. I'm like, this ain't funny. I know you know what you're doing because they let you take it out there, but this isn't funny.
Yes, sir.
All right. Was it a bad fire going to or
No, we actually had a
medical?
firefighter in Onalaska passed away.
Oh, okay.
So we just went and kind of covered it.
Okay. Yeah, Bubba D.
Yeah, yes, sir. Then we set up the flag on the tower for it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you. What was your name?
Brandon Prescott.
Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Alan Vasquez.
Y'all have a good day.
Sir, you too.
Anybody want some soup? Casserole? I've been to a couple of places around here that, sell stuff, but some of them are, they don't like cameras. Do y'all care? I don't see nothing.
What are you doing?
I just think it's awesome. I mean, they should have it in convenience stores.
9.
I was just wondering if you would mind, if I showed everybody, the store, the whole store.
For what?
For my YouTube. I just think it's pretty awesome. I really think it should be like convenience stores, Louisiana, you can buy liquor in the convenience store. Why can't we just get that shit right there over the counter? If that clerk, that clerk's sitting on 3,000 rounds, you're not going there like a convenience store.
True.
I'm just saying,
True. I feel like I've heard of this. American First News?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I've been operating around here. I mean, I have Humble in there, and a few other little things, but mostly Polk County. Onalaska. Had a lady attacked by an officer in Onalaska while her 2 children watched in the back seat.
Dang.
Yeah, I talked to both the little girls, and it's funny though because the youngest one is like, I want to hit her in the nose, and the older one's like, I don't like, she's scared of her. Somebody she thought was a friend of hers. It's an officer she dealt with every day at school. Attacked her mom. Tried to pull her out of the car by her hair while the car was still in drive and the kids were in the back.
Dang. Yeah.
I just wanted to be respectful though. If you don't want it, you know.
I mean, it's a mess. So you just want to take pictures, or
No,
am I
video.
gonna be in it?
You don't have to be in that.
Okay, I don't want to be in it.
I can cut your name out. I'll cut y'all both out.
You can put my name in it. Just I don't want to be like, oh, this is my shop.
Yeah, I got you. I just think it's pretty awesome. I seen it on Google, and I was like, nah, there's no. And I tried looking from outside, and you can't really. I mean, there's a little hint, but not really.
There's a little hint, but mostly people just drive around in circles.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking, Michigan. You can buy. There are stores that have gas stations, out in the sticks and everything, but not a whole lot. And especially not in the cities. I got a bug of salt.
I do have the bug salt. You got one? You need one.
I need one, but I'm have to wait.
They're not that bad. $40.
Good.
It's not bad. Well, I've used one before. I know that they're worth it.
Matt shot me a while ago. Sure.
No, he didn't. He was.
Yeah, he did too.
Should have.
I guess.
Now, my dad said he was having fun. There was 2 flies right there. You shoot one, the other one doesn't even fly away.
Yeah.
Them too. They don't get it. Fly swatter, you come in, everybody leaves.
Yeah.
Then they come back.
Yeah, it's just like.
There's a bunch of flies this year. I guess that rain.
Well, it's just like hunting. You drop, especially if you're using, crossbow, bow and arrow. You drop one, and then the rest are just, until they smell the blood, they're chilling.
Yeah. They're like, why are you down, Frank?
Yeah, what's going on, man? You tired?
Man,
You slept all freaking day.
Oh, Matthew. Are we
That's
ready?
pretty awesome.
Just your
Look at
signature.
all them salt. I didn't see all them other ones.
Yeah, I got all kinds of colors.
Yeah. Getting you a new piece for the collection?
Well, I'm trading one.
Oh, okay.
We bought one, and it's, what is it called, man?
Sky?
Yeah, Sky 9mm. You already put it in
No,
there?
it's on the desk there. Here you go. Sign, and then today is 6/17.
Yeah, I mean, like a courthouse, up to 5.5 inches, you can carry it in there.
Oh, nice.
Personal can of mace that you can buy at like Walmart, you can carry it in there.
No kidding.
You don't have to leave it. They have a sign out there that says no mace, no knives. But
6/17.
the law says
Right here. 6/17.
it says no mace unless it's a commercially sold, smaller container.
Okay.
And it also says that it's got location restricted knives is what the law says.
What's the
But if you look in
year?
the definitions, that's just
20.
every knife over 5.5.
21.
So
You can do it. You gotta be.
What else?
it's messed up, man.
Oh, you put it in the wrong. Right here.
Matthew, shit.
So I went up there the first time. They didn't let me in. I told them, man, it's wrong. printed up the whole law because I told him.
sorry.
I told him, well, I know what law you're talking about. I'm telling you that the part that says location restricted knives is not all knives. It literally says location restricted. That means there's a definition for that.
Right.
Can you white out that?
No, it's good. It's fine.
Printed it all out, brought the definition back. The officer was good enough to go ahead and research it himself and was already ready. And then I've surrendered them to him, every time I've gone in. But he follows me every time. So now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start carrying my... I mean, if you're going to follow me with a gun, a taser, a baton, some pepper spray, I can't carry my knife. I mean, you're already fucking following me. What the hell?
Right.
Why can't I go ahead and bring that shit in? Aren't you tired of being a bailiff? What if I do go reach for a knife?
We're good. All good, yeah.
In the bag? I got one at home. I won't let her go with me.
What about that? Okay. You
I'm
got all
taking
that?
that too.
Okay.
At
He's
home.
not leaving nothing.
I'm gonna see what else I can find in here. I might now.
It sound like Billy Wayne now.
Billy ain't been in here?
Yeah, he comes in.
Call his girlfriend. Have you ever called him girlfriend
No,
yet?
I don't call him girlfriend.
Call his girlfriend. See what he says.
I'll tell him you call him girlfriend.
No, well, he knows I call it. He'll tell you that you heard that from me.
No, we all have a good day. I like this.
Yeah, you too. Come back.
We
Yes, sir.
need to, play softball. He wears your
Oh, yeah, I'm your Huckleberry.
He's running short.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
we started calling his girlfriend.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. I'm walking over to the train, my favorite spot in town.